I was young, I went on ferries to the neighbouring countries as well as to the neighbouring islands in Singapore. Whenever I look out into the sea, I saw these large, huge vessels constructed of metal and steel, how they actually stay afloat on the water, and also what equipments they use to propel their ships. That makes me want to join the maritime industry to know how actually these ships move through the narrow streets of Singapore waters. I am a Marine Surveyor with the Maritime Port Authority of Singapore. Basically, what a Marine Surveyor does is to inspect the vessels, both Singapore flag and foreign flag vessels, to ensure that they are in compliance to the international regulations as well as the Singapore regulations, to ensure that they are seaworthy and that they do not pollute the Singapore waters. When I board a ship, the first thing that I will do is to meet the captain and explain my purpose of the visit of the ship. What I love about this job is that I get to meet people of different nationality, people of different backgrounds, as well as ships of different nationalities and types, and how their perspective of their marine protection is also different. When I was much younger, I'm quite scared of every single little thing, and it's through this job that I became a different person. I became very firm and I became very brave with my words. This is very important to ensure that the captains trust me as a surveyor to inspect their vessels and to ensure that what I say is right to their vessels and not contradictory to the international regulations as well. My job as a regulator, I find that it's very enriching because I get to see that all these vessels, after being inspected, they travel out to the Singapore Straits safely and to their destination safely. Without the maritime industry, we may not be able to get our goods. We may not be able to thrive as much as what we are doing right now because 90% of the world trade comes from the sea, and my job forms a small part to keep Singapore going.